All right, so I am out of Korea, as you guys know. I'm stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and for today's video, I know it's been a while. I'm gonna take you guys out of that apartment. And today we're gonna go for a little hike, and I'm going to talk about my first 30 days of being an executive officer. So I've been in XO now for 30 days, and it's kicked me through the ringer. But first, I'm gonna stop at Sonic, because Sonic is the best in small towns. So we're gonna stop at Sonic, get a Dr. Pepper with some blue coconut and some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out to this hiking trail. All right, so I got my Sonic. We are about to head to this forest. I'm telling you guys, a Dr. Pepper with blue coconut is a thing. Small town Sonic's got the best. All right, we're gonna head to this forest now and see what it's like. So, first 30 days as an XO, definitely a lot different from being a platoon leader. As a platoon leader, you have your platoon sergeant and squad leaders and all the soldiers, and you're planning training, right? As an executive officer, you're your commander's right-hand person. So I have my section leaders, and I do have a platoon sergeant still, but motor pool sergeant, supply sergeant, Commo NCOIC, if you're blessed to have an NCO in that spot, and in your armors. Arms room is very big because you do not want your commander getting fired. One thing that I did note is when you're coming in as an XO, this camera's getting heavy, man. I gotta start using a GoPro. When you come in as or go to the gym. When you come in as an XO, you need to start implementing systems, right? So when I'm talking about systems, a battle rhythm. So for the arms room, they didn't have a battle rhythm whenever I entered, or at least a visual battle rhythm, right? So that can mean simply going on PowerPoint, right? Excel, whatever you want to use. And basically, I put Monday through Friday in like, hey, this is when you guys are going to pick up weapons that are being fixed or that are completed. This is when you're going to drop off weapons that need to be fixed and serviced. This is when we're going to sit down, me and the armor NCOIC, and talk about what happened in the week. Hey, you have this meeting at 09 on Wednesday, right? That way, I know, hey, this is when they're gonna be doing this, and they know, hey, this is when they're gonna be doing this. And that way I'm not in the arms room all the time trying to talk to them and micromanaging. It really cuts down on that, right? Because as an XO, there's gonna be times where you really want to micromanage because the battalion XO is gonna be looking at you. Next thing I started to focus on was actually trying to develop certain sections. So motor pool sergeant, hey, most of the time you're gonna be good to go, right? Supply sergeant, most of the time you're gonna be good to go. For Commo, if you do not have an NCO there, you are going to probably have to do something else, right? So my Commo section, hey, they've come a long way, a very long way. And I asked some small questions like, hey, how many radios do we got? Not for the platoon, but for the company. I'm trying to, breathe some life into the Commo section on, hey, you need to know how much Commo equipment we have for the company. You need to keep a binder with all the inspection sheets in the binder based on platoon. That way, if the commander wants to know, hey, how are we doing on comms? How are we doing on this area? You got the answer just like that. And doing this quarterly, so every 3 months, testing everyone's equipment. And major key, do not let your Commo section be used and abused. Used and abused, because a lot of people think, oh, well, you're Commo. That means you're going to test my radio for me. You're going to load stuff into my radio so I'm good to go and I can talk, right? Yeah, no. Because you got to realize, these soldiers, they're going to be on the battlefield someday, possibly. And they're going to have to get their radio back up and running. And your Commo section is not going to be able to run to the truck every time a radio goes down or something. So I make sure my Commo section, my Commo soldiers do not get used and abused. They're there as SMEs, subject matter experts. So that's what you're gonna notice, as your sections get used and abused, and people like to pass over them and say, we don't need you right now. So, first 30 days, realize that you gotta take care of your sections. So, I'm done with the trail, I'm done with the hiking. A few more things that I wanted to cover and make sure that, is that a freaking spider? No, it's an ant. With that being, There's a few things that I wanted to cover again before I end the video. If you're an executive officer, make sure you talk to your motor pool sergeant whenever you are dealing with maintenance for anything in the company. You have any ideas about a rhythm you want to implement, talk to your motor pool sergeant, okay? Commo, stay on your commo soldiers. Stay on that NCO who's in charge of that section, making sure that we are focusing on radios. So a lot of times in units, they're not going to want to focus on their radios. They're not going to want to focus on commo and all this stuff. They just want to get to training, not training on the commo stuff, but just training whatever their job is. So make sure you stay on your commo soldiers. I test them. Whenever we complete a COMEX, so a communications exercise, testing all the equipment, I test them. I'm like, hey, private blah blah blah, how many radios do we have fully mission capable? Sir, I don't know. I'm like, did we not just do a COMEX? And they're like, oh, okay, sir, I'll find the answer. And then they see me again, hey sir, we have 85 out of 98 radios, 16 or freaking, I don't know, not mission capable, whatever. I didn't even try math, I just threw numbers out. But you see my point. Make sure you are helping to develop them. I asked them, hey, how many radios of this do we have? How many numbers do we have on this equipment? Are we fully mission capable with this? With this? With this? Hey, what about this platoon? You get what I'm getting at? So when I came in, made sure that we implemented a commo tracker for the commo equipment we have in the company, if it's fully mission capable or not mission capable, broke it down by platoon, by serial number. So it's about these systems like I'm telling you guys. So when I came in, we had no tracker whatsoever. So I looked at the hand receipt. Well, I emailed my supply sergeant, got a hand receipt for all the platoons, the sub-hand receipts, and then basically I looked at their serial numbers depending on what commo equipment it was, and I put it on the tracker based with the truck and the bumper number, and then split that up, and that way I know, hey, this is this platoon's radios. And it also breaks up the middleman on going to say, hey, first platoon, I need your serial numbers for your radios. So, hey, use your sections, utilize your sections. With that, I always ask the commo NCO I see every week, what's the update on the tracker? Why? Because trackers need to be updated all the time. And one thing I learned is with commo, a lot of times soldiers and platoons will take stuff off of their truck and they'll move it somewhere else. So make sure you establish that relationship with the PLs and platoon sergeants so that you get those updates when stuff is moved. And that's also why you do these random checks to where you see if your tracker's still up to date, and you don't just let your tracker go like 2-3 weeks without being updated and looking at it. So that's what I did with the commo section, making sure that they're good, and I stay on them with trying their best and trying to succeed. And you know what? I pump my commo soldiers up. I say y'all the best commo soldiers in on the installation, in the state. So it's doing that piece, right? Going to the arms room, checking in on them, looking at the weapons, knowing the workflow and everything, make sure that you're good to go. So I have the arms room battle rhythm complete. I have the maintenance battle rhythm complete. Working on a commo battle rhythm right now. I got to talk to the NCOIC of that section. Supply, they're good to go. But basically what I did was, whenever I was in Korea, I brought all these trackers that I took from Lieutenant Griffiths. Thanks, Brianna. Took all her trackers, and I'm utilizing them here now. You know, if you find a good product in your military career, hey, take that and run with it. Remember, talk to your motor pool NCOIC, talk to supply, talk to all your section leaders, and just get that battle rhythm situated. First 30 days, I'm feeling the heat, I'm feeling the pressure, but it's starting to come off a little bit. Hey man, there's one thing I forgot to talk about. I promise, last huge thing. Remember, as a executive officer, an XO, you are not a platoon leader. And I feel like a lot of people, they forget this, right? Hey, like, you are not a platoon leader. You're not planning training. You're focused on making sure the equipment for the company is good to go. Fully mission capable to where if you have to deploy somewhere, if you have to go to training, your commander can look at you and be like, hey, are we good to go? Roger, sir. All the vehicles are good. Hey, all the generators are good, sir. Hey, all the radios, we are good to go. That is how you're going to be successful with protecting your commander. That is what it's about. Protecting your commander, protecting your sections. Which I feel like a lot of times some XOs just don't realize. So, I'm saying one more time. Protect your commander and you'll be good to go, and make sure your equipment is ready to go. That is what you need to do to be successful, and you will be an awesome XO. And you know what? Don't forget to care about people too. Like, that is the #1 priority, I'm telling you guys. walk around, talk to your sections, talk to your mechanics. Don't get in the way too much because you don't want to get yelled at by your motor sergeant or whatever. But make sure that you talk to people and get to know them too, because if you don't, what are you really doing this job for? With that being said, hey, hit me up in the comment section. If you got any questions, concerns, you can hit me up on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Jay, just hit me up in the comment section. If you're going through a tough time in life, smile. Remember that it's gonna be okay. We all go through stressful times. Hey, I'm just coming out of stressful times, but you know what? You gotta smile through that and you gotta push forward. And you know what? Like, this is beautiful out here. This is beautiful. There's no one out here right now. And I have all of this to just take in my thoughts, look at the beautiful trees, and just take it all in. So don't stay in your office as an XO. Get out, see your sections, get out, see the state, whatever state you're in, and find something that you can do that's different. 30 days of being an executive officer, and as an XO, you're gonna have to realize that the commander is going to lean on you when it comes to any questions about maintenance. If that means, hey, are we good on radios? Hey, why is this truck down? When is this truck gonna be up? Why is there equipment that still needs to be picked up and it's been there for 7 days? Making sure you know all these answers, because your commander's gonna, hey, I need this right now, XO. Hey, can you let me know what's going on, XO? That way you protect your commander, and that way he, she, whatever, looks great in front of their battalion commander or brigade commander. Know your equipment, and you'll be good. I'll update you guys once I hit 60, 100 days out, or 60, 100 days as an XO, and we'll do another video and see, am I still making it? Am I out here? Or did I get attacked by a bear? Like, just listen, no one's out here. Echo! Whoa! Hey, it's all me. Ciao.